There was a slight change there. You saw Nerlens Noel in the lineup instead of Steven Adams.
Record in the Eastern Conference. And they're pegged to come out of there again this year as one of the top dogs. Of course, the eventual NBA champion last year was the Toronto Raptors.
And there is Giannis knocking down his second back-to-back of the season for OKC. Bledsoe on the drive, got in deep, banks it in as he attacked.
And he makes plays and gets the ball in the hands of his teammates.
Nice backdoor cut inside, beautiful pass from the high post. Paul knifing his way down the lane. 5 on the timer. And the pull-up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's hard to believe he's just a second-year player.
Middleton slips down the lane. That is an excellent pass from Bledsoe.
And on the other end, attack them.
Paul looking for some space, fading away, and he got the friendly bounce. The soft bounce about the three. Now they got the switch, so tough matchup. Bledsoe instead wants to drive. Got it outside the Matthews straightaway three as he buries it from the top of it. Gallo aims, fires, no good. Paul down the floor, but Giannis with the size advantage caught it like a wide. Noel sets the screen. Instead, Gallo tried to float it up. 1 out of 6 from downtown. There's now Gallinari. Hard drive, runs right into Lopez. Cleaned up. Athleticism out there that it's hard to find space on the offensive end. Bledsoe worked his way inside, but couldn't find the angle.
And once again, Nerlens just came over just enough to cause him to change that shot.
Nice pass down low as Gilgeous-Alexander left it off for Nerlens Noel, who flushes it.
And Nerlens is always blocking shots, playing defense, and he does it again.
Right on cue.
That is just beautiful hustle by Nerlens. I mean, he's usually coming off the bench with that kind of energy. Bledsoe lines up
the state. Misfires there. Vincenzo floats it up. That is good. And the Bucks. There's just not a lot of space to operate to get off shots or to drive. Here is Silva. His left-handed move. Boy, how did he finish that? It's a mismatch. Gilgeous-Alexander the drive. Ball movement sets up another three. And Muscala. He might have missed those. Lopez, another turnover. Diallo turns on the Jets all the way down the lane, and the Thunder take the lead.
Time. That deflection came from Matthews.
Well, if they're going to keep giving Muscala the wide open.
The spacing has been excellent.
As has the Thunder defense, but George Hill able to break it down on that. Played for a number of teams. Muscala tees it up and cans another 6 in the last 2 games. Hill outside Lopez, and Brook Lopez able to answer back. So you got to kind of play off and give him
space, and you want him taking jump shots. What you don't want is Matthews lines up another 3-ball.
Chris Paul had Lopez sized up. As Lopez. Boy, he makes his second 3. You know, he set a record.
This is 80s and 90s game. You got to earn those trips to the free throw line. They have been very consistent with the calls.
Where's the offense going to come from here? Shot clock under 5. Ferguson to Noel, has to put it up. At the buzzer. Top of the.
I'll throw him in.
Well, how do you attack this Milwaukee defense? Again, the shot clock is expiring here, and Schroeder wants to make a move on Bledsoe. Ferguson, catch fire 3. That is good. And now the last 7 to the Thunder. Giannis. Oh, the help defense from Ferguson came over to block the shot.
There's a couple of double helps on that play.
Bledsoe gets it up, and this time Giannis uses it.
They're controlling it on both ends.
SGA, corner 3, catch fire, that is good.
You know, Greg,
perfect ball movement play.
You know, Greg Buckner, our studio host, has always talked about, he's a former coach in this league, as Bledsoe gets to the basket.
Noel that time tried to thread the needle down low, but the Thunder take it right back. It's Gallo sending it down low to Hamidou Diallo for the 2-hit. Little indecision there. He doesn't want to shoot the 3. He will if you give him space, and that's when it gets dangerous.
At defending the 3, because they can chase you off the line and make you do something you're not comfortable with.
Boy, they left Paul in the corner, and he makes him pay. Sterling Brown left open. And the Bucks have had some time. The ball at the floor quickly. Brown tries to close out on Paul. Outside Muscala. He lines it up and buries the three. With just 8 combined free throws. As there's a turnover. Bledsoe leaking out ahead of the pack. And that's an easy deuce for Milwaukee.
Game and stay offensively minded.
Giannis trying to keep up with Gallo. And so the Bucks keep the basketball. Bledsoe, little give and go action with Giannis and a series of moves and
Dribble and just force him into a tough shot.
Gallo sizes up Giannis and drains it. Now it's Middleton. He wants the long two, and that'll tie the game.
The floor is starting to open up for both teams. They're playing in transition now.
Oh, there was a drive counted in the foul. Double team comes. Now it's up to Gallinari. Giannis spins. Oh, and the reverse layup got off target. Bledsoe. Transition three rattles in.
The Bucks have done a good job of tightening things up for the Thunder right now. They're not allowing them to get into that pick and roll game. This Paul does a
as it hits the back of the rim. Schroeder waiting for the convoy. Paul left open for three. Back-to-back big buckets by Chris Paul. Giannis passes back out to the perimeter. Got it back. Uses those long strides. And Muscala again. How about the hustle? We've seen it all night long from this Thunder team. Schroeder finally gets it to go on the reload. And there's a deflection by Chris Paul to force the steal and the turnover. Up ahead, Schroeder cherry picking, able to lay it up and in. To Baisley.
But you know what I like? You're creating an open shot. The offense is producing that kind of a shot.
And all of a sudden, that is 5-8 by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Timer is off. Game clock at 6. Connaughton on the backdoor cut. The reverse layup goes.
Hook shot.
So, Mike, here in this fourth quarter, you're down by 7. How do you erase the deficit? There's a start. Another ferocious slam by Hamidou. He belonged on the bad boys.
I tell you, those Piston teams, well, they were pretty special, though. How do you get that ball in?
Did that go?
Once again, over a 7-footer.
Bledsoe leaves it off, and Lopez takes a bump. Giannis sitting at 24 points. Now attacks hard. You just can't slow it down. 8 out of 12 at the line so far today. Backdoor cut. Connaughton had the step on Paul. After it was taken away by Connaughton. Drive. Across the baseline pass. Baisley finds the open man. Boy, right-footed right into the head to Brandon Adair. As Giannis, boy, it hits the rim 3 times.
Pretty quickly.
Battle in the post, goes to the spin cycle. Well out there.
He's so, slinky with it, man. This is a wide open three as Shai knocks one down.
Paul trying to get by Giannis, but lost the handle. Giannis got it back, and the authoritative.
So you get a wide open baseline shot. Now you just got to get stopped. And that's the one play you
from Noel. Gets it right back, wants to drive. Dumps it off, and Noel punches it home.
You can do it too. Big bucket. Now you got to get a stop here. That's
Bledsoe might have found his stroke at the free throw. Nope. And that was a back tap by Noel, but over to nobody. Now it's Giannis in transition.
Too much contact on that play.
Giannis hedges out far. The kick out. Schroeder, 2 in a row from downtown. Just started by Giannis. He wants to cut across the lane. Almost lost his footing. Puts up a shot. Oh, straight away! And he knocks. Now the Thunder got to play defense. Giannis caught in the air. Passes out to Matthews. Lopez. He splashes home a 3. So, final couple of seconds. They leave Paul alone. And that 3 is good, but not enough here in a